Hey everyone, today I'm driving down some random snowy back road. Everything around me is covered in snow. The road is rough, and it's not the easiest drive. But hold on, I think I see something up ahead. Yeah, there's a car. Come on, let's go check what this is. That is such a weird position for a car to be in. It almost looks like it was backing up, stalled out, and just got abandoned right there. Honestly, I've never seen anything like that before. And look, there's a sign here too. Let's see what it says. Route 66? Wow, I really did end up far from anywhere. Wait a second, that sticker looks familiar. I've seen that before. No way, that's Lightning McQueen. Guys, we found McQueen. Ka-chow. He's been sitting here a long time, completely buried in snow, but that's okay. I've got a shovel and we're gonna clear him off real quick. McQueen is a legend after all, right? If you agree, drop a like. All right, Mr. McQueen, close your eyes. I'm here to help. Let's get all this snow off you. One swipe, two swipes. There you are. Wow, the drifts around this thing are huge. I'm really curious how long he's been abandoned out here. Let's check the wheel. What kind of tires does a legendary race car like this even use? Let's flip this around and see. Oh, I know this one. I think that's the special brand made just for McQueen. The window is open. What do we have inside? Total mess. Hard to see anything from here. All right, let's open it properly and climb into our McQueen. This is exactly why I don't like low kart. Oh wait, the key is still here. Let's see if it even turns or if it's completely frozen in place. Alright guys, let me show you what Lightning McQueen has inside. There's some kind of trophy here. Piston Cup. That must be the championship he won, right? If you know for sure, tell me in the comments, because I honestly don't. And what's this stick here? Let's pull it out and wait, hold on. That's a flag. Yeah, that's the kind they wave at the finish line, like this. Alright, let's put that back. Now let's open the back, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at that, there's a canister in here. What does it say? Rusty's. Of course, that's McQueen's sponsor. Makes sense. Are you ready to see what's under the hood of a real race car? Just look at this. I'm honestly shocked. This thing has a racing engine and a racing carburetor. Just imagine how much oil a setup like this must eat. Actually, I don't even have to imagine. There's fluid sitting right here. Maybe oil, maybe fuel, and something else floating in it too. Look, I'm not exactly an expert on race cars, especially abandoned ones, but I'm still gonna try to get McQueen started. And here's the missing part. Looks like it mounts right on top. For something like this, I'm going to need the proper tool, so let's go grab it. Alright friends, if we're going to fix McQueen, we might as well start simple. I'm going to take this bracket, put it back where it belongs, line it up, and tighten it down properly. This mess can't stay like this. Something still looks off here. There's definitely another piece missing. Wait, there it is. Yep, that fits exactly here. Let me tighten that up too. And there we go, that whole mechanism on McQueen works again like it was installed yesterday. Let's keep going. This racing pipe needs to be connected here too. Goes in easily, no problem. I'll just tighten it down so it doesn't go flying off later. There was another issue on the other side too. I noticed it right away. Look at this. Something tells me those wires on a legendary car like McQueen are supposed to be connected somewhere, don't you think? Let's put them back where they belong and hopefully everything will be happy again. This one definitely has to go right here or nothing's gonna work. Yeah, friends, even a great restoration has its funny moments. Even race cars die sometimes. And what do? We bring them back to life. Right here is exactly what we'll need for that. Spark plugs, 4 of them. Let's go warm them up. They've been freezing out here for too long. Alright, plugs laid out, torch in hand. The idea here is simple. Heat them up properly and try to bring them back to life after sitting for ages. It doesn't always work, but it's one of the fastest things I can try. Okay, now I'm warmed up too. Time to grab the tool I need to put all of this back together. Good thing I always keep my kit with me. Alright, here comes the moment every man knows. Threading a spark plug in carefully enough not to ruin it. Usually I do fine, but in this cold, anything can happen, so I'm not going to over tighten it. Now the wires go back on, and once that's done, the magic should be over. I'm going to go put the tools away, and while I do that, you go ahead and drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm out here finding cars like this for you guys. Pick one. Good choice, bro. Hopefully it's charged. If not, I'm definitely blaming you in the comments. Alright, Mr. McQueen, we're on the final stretch now. Let's see if there's still even a little life left in you. Moment of truth, but it looks like nothing's happening. Yeah, this might be bad. Maybe he's done for. Although, there is one more option. Hold on. Guess what I need this hammer for? That's right, tap the battery terminals. What did you think I meant? Tell me in the comments. Alright, now come on. Wake up, McQueen. You can do this. No, this has to be something else. I need to look more carefully. Honestly, I do have a strategy for moments like this. If something doesn't work, I usually take it apart and put it back together. Then I pretend I fixed something even if I didn't and try starting it again. Unique method. Feel free to use it. I'll prove it right now. While I do that, make sure you subscribe. Alright, yeah, okay, that did not work. Maybe the issue is somewhere else. Let's see. I wouldn't say that's it either, but I do have another strategy. If the first one fails, then you just replace the part. Let's go. I'm just gonna grab the exact same wires and swap them out. Usually strategy number 2 works right after strategy number 1 fails. Drop a like if you think this is definitely going to work. I mean, they are the same, right? Alright, whatever. Good enough. Now let's reconnect this whole bundle of wires again. I really don't like doing the same thing twice, but I don't have much choice here. Alright, I'm putting $10 on this not working. You in? I won. You owe me a like. I'll let it slide this time. Okay, what else can I do? Let's try jump-starting our McQueen from my main car. Maybe that'll do it. I've got the cables. They're not exactly racing spec, but hopefully Saint McQueen forgives me. Now we're getting somewhere. Sparks are flying, current is there, so at least power is making it through. But what is the problem then? I've checked everything I was supposed to check. So where is it hiding? I do have one more idea. Let's try a fresh spark plug and check for spark directly. Alright, no spark, just like my life. Oh gosh, that means we need new plugs. Good thing I've got a spare set somewhere in the glove box. Still no spark. That's strange. Alright, this is getting serious now. Looks like I'll have to think a little harder. Let's pull everything back out again. Maybe the problem is somewhere deeper, but honestly, everything looks normal at first glance. It all turns, the belt is still in place. Let's turn this, check that, make sure everything in life is still spinning in the right direction. So far, it all seems to match up. You know what? At this point, I kind of want to take the whole thing apart. Let's start with this little guy right here and see what happens. Out it comes. Hopefully there's actually something in here I can fix. Otherwise, I'm not even sure why I took it off in the first place. Like I said, I'm not exactly a race car expert. If you already know what's wrong with McQueen, write it in the comments. Got my full toolkit spread out here with everything we could possibly need for this revival. Wrenches, sockets, screwdrivers, pliers, the whole 9 yards for whatever problems we run into. Grabbing the right size socket now for the carburetor bolts. If you're enjoying watching this old Soviet car come back to life, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what happens next. Fixing the carburetor in place now after having done the cleaning. This is really the heart of the whole fuel system on these old cars. The carb mixes air and fuel together in the perfect ratio before it goes into the engine. Putting the distributor cap back on. I don't really like this ignition coil. I think there was a similar part in the cabin. Nope, not this one. Oh, this will do. Mounting it in place to replace the old one. And there's the spark. Wire secured. Now routing and connecting another one from the distributor cap. It doesn't want to start. Spraying some starter fluid directly into the carburetor throat right here. This stuff is basically ether, and it ignites really easily, so it should help her fire up if everything else is working correctly. The moment of truth is coming up real soon now. We've done everything we can to give this old engine the best chance at waking up from its long sleep. Amazing, just amazing. The restart worked too. The engine roars like a beast, rumbling like thunder. Drop a like, friends, if you're already excited to see lightning strike the sky. Pulling away so I don't block the exit. Back in the driver's seat now, and just look at this old steering wheel with all its character and wear. This is the moment we've been working toward this whole time out here in the freezing cold. Unfortunately, I won't be able to drive much in these conditions, but the most important thing is, I brought this abandoned Lightning McQueen back to life. Incredible! Take one more look at it from every angle, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos.